10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, folks? Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm trying to do multitasking here, and for whatever reason, Twitch doesn't want to go live. So I'm over here clicking on it. It keeps saying there's an error, and I don't know what the issue is, but yeah, it's supposed to be going live, and for whatever reason, it's deciding that it does not want to go live right now. So I will continue to kind of poke at this over on the side chat. Hopefully, I can get it broadcasting over there to the Twitch. But is what it is. I probably should have sent it over to Albin's channel because he has a channel on Twitch, and so we're still trying this out. So it is what it is on that. I will poke at that in a few minutes. Thank you for watching here, and I will say hi to folks. We've got honeybees in the house, and Trooper Red. What's up? Miss Patty is here. Chris in Darkness 81 is with us over in Arizona. What's up? What's up? Tim, thank you for hanging out with us. Skulls is over here with us, and Trevor, thank you for coming to join us. It's always a pleasure to have people that will join us live, taking time out of their busy day to come hang out with me and Albin on a regular. Albin may be running a little bit late. He might be here in a little bit. He had an appointment to go to, so we'll see. Hopefully, he gets back with in the New York traffic. Who knows? So we'll just keep fingers crossed that he shows up here in a little bit. Stuart, what's up? Leon, my man, how are you? Eddie, the Eddie's hanging with us. We got all of our regulars hanging over in the side chat, and it's great to have people willing to come hang out with us live to see the show. And if you've never watched the show before, and here, error temporary on Twitch, usually temporary. Wait a moment and then try again. I've tried it again, only about 20 times. So we'll continue to keep clicking over there, and I will try to get it up because we need to get. I need to get another platform because, to be honest, folks, I am on borrowed time over here. We are on borrowed time with YouTube, and I deleted 150 videos last week or week before to make in hopes that I don't get another strike because I mean they're going back a year and a half, 2 years and grabbing videos that I made and considering them as a possibly harmful and dangerous. Never knew that my videos were harmful and dangerous, but I guess they are. Hey, Beach, I didn't see he was over there. Yep, yep. Um, so we'll see how it goes. Again, giving us the option, Alban and I had played around to doing put some Twitch. We went to his Twitch from StreamYard to that and did some tests, and it ran fine. I don't know if this was an issue because we scheduled it and for whatever reason, but I also broadcast to his channel. We had not ever broadcast to my channel, so maybe there's some setting that I need to turn on. I don't know. You could enter. It was weird. You could enter the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on that Nook, and we'll see what's going on with that. So hopefully everyone's doing all right. If you've not watched the show before, what we do is we'll try to give you the tech, cord cutting tech information, the things that may impact your bills and we try to help you save money, try to point out things that are maybe going on sale or some ways to save money, but also we'll talk about things that you might need to think about that are becoming a price problem. We'll talk about some price issues that is coming up. So yeah, there's this. We got all kinds of dangers. Is there a way to load the videos on a separate Telegram chat? I could upload videos, but they'll be, and that is a possibility. Chris, thank you for mentioning that. We could upload videos to. I could create another channel on um, Telegram and put them up there. All of my videos, even the ones that I've deleted, all of them are on Odyssey. So if you follow me, my links are down below to the Odyssey channel. I have every one of them, every video that I did, it all ported from YouTube over probably 4 or 5 months ago. So all those videos are on my Odyssey channel. It'd be the Butcher Streaming Matters, if I'm not mistaken. It's in that because I have separate channels that different categories. But it has all those old videos now. It has all the Streaming Matters and all the Player Pass and any of my old help videos. So it may be advantageous for you guys to join that channel and save it, bookmark it, so that you're able to go back and see some of those older videos. Like all of my real Debrid videos have been, I removed those off of, so you guys remember the tips and tricks of RD. I removed it because that definitely was playing with fire, so I got rid of that. Uh, got rid of anything that had that I felt like they could get me for, even if it was a little bit shade, kind of like, well, maybe they could, maybe they couldn't. I went ahead and removed it. So I left my Streaming Matters on that. They have not really hit any of my Streaming Matters videos uh, or Player Pass videos. They've just went after any of the tutorial videos or the help videos that I've made to try to help you, folks, to try to learn. Because if I learn something, I think, hey, that's cool that I learned it. Obviously, I want to share that information so that you can learn it. So we'll see. Let me go over and click again to see if I can get. I bet you it's a setting inside. I bet you it's a setting. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, it gave me the error again. I bet it's a setting inside my Twitch that I need to change, and I bet you money that's what it is. Thank you, DeBeach. There is a code. We are being broadcast in big screen, so if you have an Oculus, I know Nookie does, and numerous of us, you guys can jump in on the side down in the big screen. Watch me on this humongous screen because nothing's better than looking at dabs on a movie screen size screen. So have one. Um, What is Odyssey? All right, it's a website. You can go to, I think it's odyssey.com. Yeah, odyssey.com. You can go to it, and I have a channel. It's like a YouTube or like Rumble. I actually have a Rumble channel, and so what I've done is I'm trying to put myself in different places so that if this channel gets shut down, which could happen, because if I get one more strike within a certain number, another month and a half or so, then boom, that's too many strikes, and this channel will be gone. So you guys find me on those other platforms if you're not going to be in the Telegram or on Twitter to find me. But I'm trying to put myself in different places to help keep in contact with you, and I can give you that information. Rumble is a real good place where I can put information that I'm not as worried about getting in trouble. Same thing with Odyssey. Twitch, I will probably be a little bit more careful about what I upload to Twitch. I don't think Twitch is going to be. I think live streams like this, I think I'll be okay with, but I don't think I'll put my instructional videos on Twitch. I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's an easy way to. I think Twitch could be a problem for certain videos. So follow me on Rumble or Odyssey or now Twitch, and you'll be able to keep up with me. Again, most of those links, I don't have my Rumble and I don't have Twitch in the link, the description below, but I will get that as soon as possible. Honeybee says having a job signing up in Odyssey. Yeah, well, I don't remember. I signed up a while back ago, and there may be a few things you got to do with that, but I like Odyssey. It has a lot of content, and there is some content that YouTube has just gotten very difficult, folks. I mean, they if you follow any of the cord cutting guys, they get strikes and get videos taken down, and some of them are on completely legit apps that you can get from the Play Store. And the YouTube will bam hit them with a strike, and they have to fight and fight, fight to get a legit application that they're doing a video for to get that strike taken away if it's taken away. And more odds, more chances that it doesn't get taken, that strike gets taken away, than to actually have the strike removed. Um, YouTube is never wrong. It seems like if you follow them on Twitter, they are. It's usually somebody else's fault, and so I'm trying to give us options, and I want to thank Auburn for helping with some of the stuff on the Twitch, so on the Facebook, on to this, on to that. So yeah, I'll have to mess around, and Auburn's not here, so I don't have time to try to fix the Twitch feed on the fly. Because if I start messing with Twitch feed, we will be just sitting here. You guys will be staring at me while I doing whatever I'm doing. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the big news for the day. And let's see, did he make banners for today's show? Of course he did. Auburn is great. He already made videos, so yes, he's already got the banner down here. Got that down there. I got a Twitch. So yeah, except for it's not working at this moment. And let's see, he's also got, I thought, the first topic that we might talk about, because it involves a lot of folks. A lot of us use Nvidia Shields or have Nvidia Shields, and a new update rolled up. And if you follow Twitter or especially the Facebook groups, oh my gosh, every time a new update comes, the tears are a flowing, because there's always somebody crying about how it doesn't work, how this doesn't work, all that. It broke my setup, it broke this, broke that. Um, so let's go ahead and take a look at what some of the update was. Let's see. I want to share that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I'm gotta pop that up. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want that. Come on. All right, and I'm gonna stop presenting that. I'm trying to, for some reason, why. There it is. There it is. Okay, my Vivaldi was not showing up, so we'll go ahead and share that. Yeah. Okay. So new Shield update rolled out, and this is another bug fixing situation. Ever since 9.0 came out, they have been chasing this dog constantly. And I updated mine this past week. I updated as soon as it came out. A lot of times people wait. I updated it. I said, what the hell? So went ahead and updated it. Some bug fixes. There were some things here. We'll go through some of the uh, what some of the fixes are. Added power control option when you wake the Shield, when the TV input changes to the Shield. So sometimes when it's waking up. Also, here was an adds developer option to force Dolby Vision low latency if available. Enable if Dolby Vision is not properly connected to some Philips TVs. And there, if for those people using the K app, for the most part, Dolby Vision streams content does not work through the K app. Now you can download a special version of the K app that it's like DV, and it is a modded version of the K app, and you can play most Dolby Vision. Uh, I tried it for a while, and I found it to be very heavy and bloated. It's not a small download. It's a very big installation compared to the standard K app, and I didn't find it to run that well. I found that there was sometimes when Dolby Vision didn't work, sometimes it did work. So for the most part for me, on the K app, I just don't use Dolby Vision. I just, if I see that those are one of the options on the links, I don't use it. So but for people using the Shield and on other content, it is supposed to have helped with some the Dolby Vision on that. But it's also in the developer option, so you're going to have to look up how to enable developer options because I don't believe that's on by default. You have to do one of those click 7 times the button at on some point of the screen. Do a Google search, you'll be able to find it. Um, let's see some added, well, again, developer options about HDMI CEC controls, and that has to do with when your remote control controls your soundbar, your Nvidia Shield stuff. So there are some that have an issue. I don't have an issue with my soundbar with my Shield, and I can use it, and it goes the volume goes up and down. A while back ago, I would have it. The sound would be messed up on the soundbar with through the Shield, but after the past update, I didn't have that issue anymore, where the sound would be like blasting, or the sound would be all crackly or something like that. But that's not happened. But for some people's soundbar, there has been some issues, so they supposedly cleaned up some of that. Um, the other big issue that I saw, or a bug fix that I saw, that is one that people complain about a lot, and that is about removable storage. And what I mean by removable storage is, oops, let me pop that over there. What I mean by removable storage is, if you have an external hard drive plugged into your NVIDIA Shield, sometimes accessing that storage, that USB drive or a hard drive, was sometimes a problem. So NVIDIA has been trying to fix that issue. There is some steps about, you have to give permissions, and the permissions is not really NVIDIA's fault. It was actually uh, the um, the version of Android, the security features in the Android version, and I can't remember if it's 10 or 11 that they're on right now for the NVIDIA Shield for Android. But that was where the problem came from. Is it came from the version of Android they're using, and the newer versions of Android have a lot more stricter permissions about accessing one application, accessing an external drive or extra storage. And this is all about security, and it's because Android is for mostly for your phones. I mean, that's it's basically, that's what they're aiming for. So when they do fixes to try to protect people, a lot of it is to protect your phone. And but Nvidia brings over the newer versions of Android, and they sometimes have problems. So supposedly fixing they fixed some problems that uh, I fixed my problems with my external storage shit last year. It didn't take long, and I was able to fix it with my TV mate and different stuff like that. But for the most part, I haven't seen as many uh, complaints about things breaking. I did see a couple on some Facebook groups where people says my Nvidia Shield doesn't boot up no more, or just things like that. And those kind of issues are rare, but that can happen with anything that you update, and you do software updates, your Fire Stick or anything. When you download an OS update, sometimes something goes wonky when it's downloading and then writing that content onto the hard drive. So if that happens, if you get to that point, some people may have to just do a factory reset and back it up. But for the most part, if people are asking, should I wait on this one? I don't see any reason to wait. I've seen very few people with major complaints about this NVIDIA Shield update. I think that probably uh, you're going to have very few people with issues. What I would suggest is sometimes unplug an external hard drive when you're doing these updates. I didn't on this last one. I did not do that, but most of the time I'll unplug or eject. You can eject, in the settings, eject the hard drive, unplug it, install the update. Once it gets done doing all of its little things and it reboots this and that, then I plug back in the external hard drive, and then I go from there. And that tends to help me keep down from problems. A lot of times I see people that have an issue with the Shield updates when they're using the external drive is actually part of the OS. They make it, it's a bootable drive. Sometimes that is a problem. And I basically, my NVIDIA Shield's drive is where it is, and I use my external space as my external space. I don't use it as internal storage. So, but I don't see too many issues with that. Let me run through some of the questions since my man Albin's not here to to say, what's up, what's up. Oh, Funster B and Barry, thank you guys for joining me. Funster B, thank you. A happy birthday. Thank you again. It was my birthday earlier this week, and it's Alban's birthday this coming Wednesday. So my birthday was last Wednesday. His birthday is this Wednesday. So, hey, folks, in our Telegram groups and all that stuff, be sure to hit Alban up and wish him a happy birthday on next Wednesday, because him and I are only 7 days apart in our birth, and I mean the same year and same everything. I know we look like brothers. We could probably pass as twins. I understand that, but yeah, 7 days apart. I am the older brother. I didn't talk about Plex yet, but I went ahead and have beer. So, um, let's see. So Chris says still having some sound issues. Have to turn off system sounds. Back and back on to get correct levels. That happened after 9.0. And there was a lot of people. And again, that's probably depends on your setup, as in what soundbar and TV. I know that my Nvidia Shield plugs directly into the soundbar, which is a 5.1, and then plugs into the TV. So who knows? Who knows? Uh, any weird dances in the near future? Not. I've cut back on my drinking since I was at home. When I used to dance a lot, I was in my apartment. Blue was up here. I was there, and I had lots of time to have a few too many beers, and then we people know, you get a little bit too much, and next thing you know, you're acting like a fool. Um, Patty says she always waits. She saw the update. Yep. So I haven't seen an issue. So Patty, you can again, words like I said, you may want to unplug an external drive if you have it. Yep, it was my birthday. Yep, just loaded the first Nvidia Shield box yesterday with the Dabs Wizard. Yep, thank you. And for the first time, K-app and whatnot, found my controller battery was dying a slow death. Um, the early on they had an issue with the batteries dying quick. I don't have uh the battery that's in my triangle, because I got the 19. It doesn't die very quick. They did that when it first came out. When the 19 first came out, it would chew up a battery. Um, Darkness. Maybe try not buying the cheap Walmart batteries, because I only buy the name brand batteries. Sometimes buying those generic batteries sounds like a great deal when you're standing in the line, and it's only it's only a few bucks for that battery, but there's a reason why it's only a few bucks. So maybe that's it. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, 619. Thank you, and people. Yep. So far so good with Red's got it with his external hard drive. Yep, and like I said, yep, got 50 people hanging with us. Oh, Doc Swiffy's with us. Hey, if Doc Swiffy ever wants to come on the show, platform is always open. I'm always offering whoever wants to come on the show. I offer. Uh, the platform is always open. So yeah, Doc, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, I can try to keep an eye out, and I will send you an invite if you're willing to come on. That's cool. But if not, it's cool too. Yes, and Mark, you want to read? There was an article written about updates to Nvidia Shields versus Amazon devices on the speed, and it is through the article. And now I haven't done the scientific test on it, but there was an article showing a increased speed reduction on your device as it updated more updates, and as it updated more, meaning later dates on the Nvidia Shield, that it got slower. um, I really feel like a lot of those issues are because they're Android, because they're basing it off Android. Android used to be a very fast and lean OS. Problem, like anything, the more things that you try to do and the more features that they add, the more security and more things that they do, it always slows it down. If any of you guys remember when we had Firefox, when I first got Firefox, that thing was flying. Now Firefox is really not the fastest browser you can get. It's so become over bloated. So to me, I really believe, and again, I've not pulled out and done tests on it. I know I've read the article that you're talking about, Mark, where there was a showing different versions of the Shield as well as the Fire TV, and showing a progressive slowing down of the device, which I really I could see that happening, and I can see it probably being a lot of those Android things, especially with my Nvidia Shield. I uh I actually reformatted mine 5 or 6 months ago, if that long. I reformatted my Shield. It wasn't really running right. I wiped it, did a factory reset, installed all the updates. Again, it ran better, just like it does a computer when you reinstall Windows, wipe it, and you get rid of a lot of junk. So I can see that happening, but again, it's running well. I mean, it's still not a slow device. I see the tests when people do compared to the Fire Cube 3 or the Fire Cube 2 versus the Shield. I don't think that a normal person's going to see a big difference. It's not to the naked eye. I don't think they would see it. But the one plus to the Shield, um, ease to install more things, and also the gaming side of it. The Fire Cube items, you can do some gaming on it. That is possible, but the Shield makes it a little easier for you. So but yeah, there is some talk that it did slow down as as those updates coming. Again, most likely because of the Android. Happy Friday, Shelly. What kind of beer? I'm drinking Labatt's Blue. That's not too bad. I can actually I can tolerate it. It's not bad. For any of my people back down in North Carolina, this is not any Red Oak or Hummingbird from Red Oak for sure, but it's palatable. I can drink it and feel pretty good about. I haven't gotten drunk off of it, so I don't know how I'll feel the next day if I get drunk off of it. But we're not going to do that tonight. So, Ellie, do. Let's see. I haven't opened the battery. Okay, okay. All right. Well, it should not have a lithium battery. So, the all right. So, all right. So there was the 2015, which was the little slick remote that was it actually charged via USB or through a micro USB or USB C. Great remote. I love that little slick. I still have it from my 2015 Shield. Love that remote. Then the 2017 had watch batteries. They were like little watch batteries that would flip out, and they ran out pretty quick. There was a lot of that for whatever reason they would run out quick. Now the 2019, they tend to do better. They actually use I think two double A's or two triple A's. I can't remember which, but they run pretty well. All right, Doc. Sometime in the future, yeah, hit me up. I'm around. I'm around. So what's up, Steve? Steve. All right. So, all right, we'll go on to our next subject. I done beat a dead horse on that enough. All right. So, it gives people some more bad news. I'm gonna give you some bad news. So we know how much Auburn hates on uh, some some Netflix. So let me just make sure we're about that. Yeah, we got it on there. All right. So one of the things. Let me try to pop open over there on the old Twitch and see if it'll go live. We're live over there on Twitch. 30 minutes into the damn show. So if you're watching on Twitch or hey, if you guys, any of you guys would go to the Twitch and post. Let me see if I see a comment over there. We'll see. So if this for the Netflix information. So let me get to that tab. If you're in the market to pay for or get the ad-based Netflix. We just spoke about this numerous times in the previous months. If you get the ad-based Netflix, you will not get all of the content. Hold on a second. I think I heard a click. Yeah. All right. Auburn's sorting his stuff out. He'll be right on. Sweet. My man's made it. All right. So you will not get all the content that Netflix has if you get their ad-based programming. House of Cards, Peaky Blinders, Arrested Development, as well as other stuff. The New Girl, The Magicians, The Last Kingdom, The Sinner. Good Girls, Queen of the South, The Good Place, Friday Night Lights are some of the shows that you will not get on the ad based Netflix. So if you're thinking about dropping the regular Netflix to go back and save some money on the ad base because you're like, I can tolerate some ads, keep in mind there may be some things that you're not able to watch. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Auburn? You made it.
What's up, brother? Yeah, I made it. I hate New York traffic. I'll tell you that much.
I know you
I,
do.
I mean, listen. How can this driver, let a bus, cut him off? You know what I'm saying? You know?
Maybe he was being a see. I'll tell you, in Canada, they all the
Yeah,
time letting you out. They'll let you out all the
man.
time. The people are like, oh,
Oh,
go ahead.
oh yeah.
Sorry,
They go ahead. Yeah.
sorry,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the teachers told me. She says, "Yeah, we say sorry a lot." I'm like, "No, you say sorry a lot.
Sorry.
Sorry." So
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm late, everyone. But I see. I'm just looking to see where you're up to here.
yeah, I've hit
Okay.
a couple so far. Just hit the Nvidia
Uh huh.
Shield, and we talk about Netflix
Yeah.
right now, and we'll
Right.
run through some stuff. I didn't put it in the exact same order. I've kind of
Okay. All right. So then I'll
uh
follow up
yeah,
with
we'll
you.
we'll just kind of
Yeah.
go with it.
I got anything. Okay. All right. No problem,
So
bro.
and yeah, my Twitch didn't want to launch immediately. It
It
took
it's
till
in it,
just now.
but I was just gonna check that now. So it is running though.
Yeah, and
But did you? Okay. I'll explain to you later. I think what the problem would be then.
all right, hold on a second. You
Yeah.
know what I was
Yeah.
gonna
I see it
do?
running there.
Yeah, wait a minute. I want to see. So I want to see. How do I go to the? Oh, there it is. Don't I go to creator dashboard or the video producer? Could it?
Creative dashboard.
And then I can see all the
I'm
fancy
not
stuff.
even there yet. I'm looking at it on my TV, but I'll open up
Yeah. All right.
the Twitch
So I
also.
just have that going.
Hmm.
So, but again, we go back to discussion on the Netflix. If you're going to get the ad based, just keep
Yeah.
in mind you will not get
Mm,
all the shows.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
We knew it was going to be bad. I didn't think
yeah.
they were going to do everyone that way, But
Well, we
Reed is just looking to just suck everyone in, and put all the good shows up that people are going to say, okay, well I'll pay to watch House of Cards, or I'll pay to watch
yeah
these other shows, you
yeah.
know. He's a smart man.
Again, it's yeah, you're right. It is it's a way of keep getting in some people that may have canceled it because you get a lower
Hmm.
price and they're willing
Right,
to watch the ads. But now
right.
they're going to limit some of the content. So it's almost like that drug dealer kind of thing, We're going to
Right.
give you a little bit of
Uh
this,
huh.
but if you want the extras, it's going to cost you now. Now that
Yep.
we got you,
Yeah, now that
now
we
it's going to
got you.
cost you. It's
Yeah.
um
But no, it's going to be more of just because you thought you were going to leave me and go without ads. This is what you would get in the normal world. So come back and pay.
yeah. So not only pay and get ads, now
Yeah.
you're going to lose actual
No,
content.
but they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay to get back those shows.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what, yeah.
Yeah.
But people thinking, well, I'm saving money and I'll just watch
And
the
then
ads
ads,
when,
right? No.
and now you don't get everything either. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's kind of messed up. I don't know. I'm not, I'm hoping because most of our followers, are pretty savvy. And I don't think
Hmm.
that
Oh
most of
yeah.
the people
That
watching
this
them.
isn't really for our followers.
But
That
if you
they're
have
saying that
family
they're
members,
watching. Yeah, family
if you've
members.
got family members that are moved to that ad-based Netflix and they say, "Well, I can't
Mhm.
find XYZ show or Arrested
Yeah.
Development or House of Cards,"
Hmm.
you're gonna know. You're gonna be able to say, "Well, you're not getting it because you got that ad-based one."
Yeah. And the
So,
thing is, did you see that he's putting that little lock icon up there on there for, because they can see that the shows are there, but when
oh,
there's a little lock in
that's
there, they
smart.
say, yeah,
That's smart because
he's
you think
so
about it.
cool,
There,
right? They can say,
because
oh, that's locked. Oh, I gotta pay for this because there's too many shows that
that's
I
it.
can't see.
Think about that. So
I
it's
know.
it's showing you Arrested
Yeah.
Development or House of Cards. It's going to show you that icon, but it's going to have a
Hmm.
little lock on it, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you want to watch
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you want to
Click
watch
right
it?
here.
Click
Click
right
here.
here.
Click here. Change your subscription.
Yep.
Sure. We'll go ahead. We'll take your $20 and you'll be able to
Yep.
get it and watch it. So
And you get it. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
He's no fool. I'm telling you, he's the true the true streamer of them all.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah. And so again, keep that in mind, guys, so that if some of your family say they're going to get the ad base, make sure just inform them.
Hmm.
If someone's okay with that, fine. But you just need to make sure that people are informed. That's one of the things with us. We show you different stuff because we want you to be informed, so that you're able to make those educated decisions. I mean, if you're willing to pay or not pay, you need to, as long as you're okay with it. So, um, here's another one that here we go again with price hikes. Uh, and this is where Charter is going up with. And Charter is
Yeah.
going to, if you have friends, and Charter is a humongous, I don't know if it's the second or third largest TV cable company in the US, but it's going up. And the reason why it's going up, and we've talked about this for what, 2 years now, Alvin.
Yeah.
Less people are watching cable TV now. Less people are paying for cable TV. Now, not just cable TV. Now you have people turning off their phone services, which a lot of the Charter and these cable companies were making extra money off the voice over IP to be
Hmm.
able to get a little extra cash. People are canceling that, canceling their cable TV. So if you can't get the money because you lost customers, where are you going to get the money?
Hmm.
You're going to get it from the customers that you do have.
Yep.
So what's going to happen on this is they're not making the money they need to make uh, from new customers, so they're just going to make that money off of all of the customers that did not cancel them. Um, so it's going to affect a lot of people. If it and a lot of times a lot of people don't have choices for high speed cable. Some people that live in really good areas, yeah, sure, you got options for this company or that company, but the majority of the US, you're stuck with whatever cable company that comes to your house, who delivers the internet to your house, or you're stuck with that unless you're going to go dish or direct, and that's really not an option for high speed internet. So if you have Charter, or if you have a family member with Charter, you can expect the prices to go up. Um, if I'm not if I'm not mistaken, when Charter and Spectrum, uh, can't remember which bought out what. I think Charter bought out Spectrum, if I'm not mistaken. I think that one of the um, monopoly rules that are laws that they put into place, or restrictions, is they said Charter couldn't raise the prices for like 2 years. And I think we're at the end of that 2 years of Charter buying, acquiring Spectrum. So now they can actually go up on the price legally. They can go up, and they will go up. So,
Of
um,
course.
yeah, just, yeah. And it goes through, this article goes through, and basically it tells the same stuff we've talked about over and over. Less
Hmm.
customers. Uh,
Yep.
Internet customers have been flat. TV customers have went down. Voice over IP, which is your telephone service, has went down. So if you're going to make that money, you got to make it off the people that
Wow.
still
Wow.
have.
VoIP went down.
Yeah, the VoIP numbers went
Oh.
down too.
Wow.
Voice over IP. I mean, because think about it. I mean, less and less people are willing to have, or care to have, a house phone. I
I
mean,
understand that, but a
so,
lot of people do use it for being able to have that fax machine at home,
all right, all
or
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Listen, old man, the fax machine, really? Really?
true,
Do
true.
you
But
have a you got a beeper
you know
too?
what
You
it's
got a little
like.
beeper?
No,
Beep, beep,
no,
beep,
no. You
beep.
know what it's like when you like, because I deal with doctors a lot, and some of these doctors are like, oh well, we don't do email because that's just that's not secure. We want you to send this to me as a fax. Yeah, yeah. So sometimes I get some stupid people that do need a fax, or people come to me and say, "Oh, could you fax this for me?" Because it's a stupid reason. They need a
Yeah,
fax.
I mean,
So
yeah.
sometimes I need a fax. I'm not saying everyone has to have a fax machine, but hey, they do sell all these all-in-ones with a fax machine. But also, a lot of people use it for their security system for the home. Also,
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. But
you
then,
know,
but yeah, yeah, you're right about the home system.
yeah,
But you still could use the internet with that. But
yeah,
there's we just recently, even up here,
hmm
we had a landline. Someone in the house needs a landline, which
yeah,
they were paying the cable company, so it was really it was a voice over IP already.
uh-huh,
We ended up getting a different service, and I
right,
think it's $5 a month for voice over IP through
hmm
another company than the other outside of the cable company that they were paying. So
hmm
there is options. I know in the U.S. there's plenty of options for voice over IP, but most people are getting rid of it or dying because
right, right.
most of the
That
people that
needed
need a
them,
landline,
right?
those are your
Yeah,
old people.
yep, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. I know. I hear you.
Yeah, there's Gut. Look at there. He's got a VoIP, and sometimes you can get these voice over IPs,
Yeah,
$40.
I
And
got a
people
VoIP
may
line.
say, "What's VoIP?" And that is where you can
I even got
use
a
your.
VoIP router too. You know what I mean? So hey, when you
We're gonna
need to
let.
have make a bunch of numbers,
Yeah, we're gonna let that go because we know that my man he got. So what's VoIP? Voice over IP. Basically, it's using your old telephones, like basically your cordless phones nowadays, the regular, the cordless, or you can use a regular old one with the wire on it, and it was like you're using the regular telephone, and it uses the internet instead of your telephone line. We used to use a telephone line, so you'd have your telephone. Now VoIP doesn't have to use that. It actually uses the internet but you can use your old phone, your old house
Mhm.
phone with your
Yeah.
receiver. So that's what voice over IP. It's been around for quite a while now, and
Yeah.
if people are doing that bundle with their cable company,
hmm
they are paying for VoIP. They're not paying for Bell on a true telephone line,
Yeah.
and then their internet's coming at us. It's
But
coming off the internet and going in.
mind you, you got to remember though that that true hard line, you can't beat because even if there's a blackout, you know what I mean. You could still have power to that because it takes up no current. But except the phone that you're using has to be, an old
It'd
phone.
have to be a
You
it'd
know what I
have
mean?
to be a wi it'd have to be one with the receiver and the cord,
Right.
which
Nothing
some
with
of
lights and button.
yeah,
It has to just be a touch
yeah,
tone.
yeah,
That's
and
it.
and yeah, you're right about that, Chris. Yeah, some of our older people might
Yeah.
remember the old one with the cord. It
Yeah.
actually had the yeah, if the power goes out, yeah, VoIP is useless. But if the power goes off, who's not using their cell phone?
Right.
So,
Right. Who remembers a number to call?
oh yeah, that is true. I don't remember
Hey,
my kid.
do
My
you have
kids,
a backup? Do you have a backup of your phone numbers
yeah, yeah.
in case what I'm saying? Something that's not. Well, I can understand the digital copy, but do you have a hard copy of your phone numbers?
Hard copy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I keep one
I
also,
know.
just in case.
Yeah,
Just in
just in
case.
case.
Yeah, just in
You
case
are.
because
You are a just in case man.
yeah, I am. I am. Yeah. Hey, you never know.
Protect your neck.
That them Russians and the Chinese are putting out these you know great viruses all over our stuff. You know what I'm saying? I need to have something to protect my neck. You know what I mean?
Protect your neck. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll jump on to the next topic. I was gonna Comcast's rival to Roku. I always want to kiss that Roku. I don't know why I want to say
Roku.
that wrong.
Oh.
I want to say Roku. But so Roku, and we remember there was Comcast and Charter talked about creating a streaming platform. We talked about that maybe eight, nine
Last
months
week.
ago.
No, we
It's
also
been a while,
talked
but
about it again
okay.
last week
But I
or
know
two
we
weeks
we
ago.
mentioned it the very first time. I remember
Yeah,
we
we
talked
did.
about that they were going to create a streaming platform,
hmm
streaming service, I should say, a streaming service, and they were going to have movies and TVs and try to come up with it because everyone's making their own streaming service. Well, Zumo and some people, and I said to you when you and I talked about that. I'm like, Zumo is already a company.
Mhm.
Zumo is already, it's like Pluto TV. If anybody of you guys have used Pluto TV, a lot of TVs have Zumo already on the TV, just like and it's basically like Pluto TV. Well, reading through the article, Comcast bought Zumo in
Mhm.
2020. So what Comcast is doing is now Zumo, the one that we've been knowing for years now, is now called Zumo Play.
Okay.
So Zumo Play or Zumo that you know that's like Pluto is going to be called Zumo Play. And then Comcast and Charter and their streaming service is going to call it Zumo. Now, part of the article says, oh, because it's a cool name and da da da.
Mhm.
I call bullshit on that. I think they're just
Mhm.
doing it because they want name recognition
Yeah.
because some people have already heard of Zumo.
Mhm.
So you've already got that jump on a service that people are like, "Oh, I've heard of Zumo. Oh yeah, I've used Zumo." Well, it's going to not be the same service, but it's going to have the same name. So
Right.
we're going to see Zumo coming up soon, and it's going to be a paid service. It's going to be a
H-
streaming service.
how
Yep.
much you want to bet that they're going to link up with the Google side, and you're going to see there along with the Google Play in the Google Play Store, you're going to
Hmm.
see a Zumo Play.
Yeah, yeah, wouldn't
I'll,
doubt it.
I'll bet you $1 because otherwise, wouldn't you think that uh that Microsoft will be coming after them for using that Zumo Play, saying that they're oh well you're going after our name,
Well, they bought it. I mean, when Charter
right?
buys the company, you can do whatever you want with
But
it
that's
then.
true, right? Yeah, true,
I mean,
true.
once you bought the company, if I bought, let's just say I bought Walmart, I bought the
Hmm.
company. Well, I can change Walmart to another name, and then I can
Yeah,
use that trademark because I
true,
own that.
true.
I own it.
Yeah,
So
true.
I don't know. I think they're doing it to just try to save, to try to get that jump, and people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, I've used Zumo for a long time."
Hmm.
So just keep in mind that when this Zumo comes out, it's going to be a paid service, and no idea because that when did they say late 2023?
Yeah.
So we're looking late 2023 to see what's going to even come out with that. So yeah, I thought that was. I was like, yeah, man, this is a little bait and switch. I
Hmm.
guess it's a way of getting a jump ahead. I'm guessing. Let's see. One of the other topics. This is a way. All right. So if you guys have had Amazon Prime, we're gonna tell you about an awesome thing that is it's out there for you. So we all know that if you had Amazon Prime and you had one of your devices, you could listen to music. One of your dots or the Tall Echo, whatever. You could listen to the Amazon Music. Its library was about 2 million songs. For me, when I had Prime down in the States, I actually paid for Amazon Prime Music. I paid that extra 70, whatever it
Yeah,
was,
I
$70 a
refuse
year.
to do it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was channeling through you and said, no, I'm not going to pay them that
well,
money for
I
the
was
music.
almost that point, but I really the problem that I had with the Amazon Prime Music was that it. All right, so I used an example with you yesterday when we were talking about this Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
So you could say, tell your device, I want to hear Stairway to Heaven. Now, if you were using the free version prior, you would get somebody's rendition of Stairway to Heaven, or maybe a rough live copy of it or version of it, but you never got the album version. Now, if
Hmm.
you paid for the Amazon Prime Music Plus, whatever that package was that I got, then you got the song. You got the legit song. So if you want to hear Stairway to Heaven, you would hear Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. What's it off Zeppelin 4? You'd get
Yeah.
that version.
Right.
Uh, Amazon is giving basically that service for free now to everybody. So 100 million songs now, if you have Amazon Prime, you get their whole music library. So if you've used it in the past and you weren't happy with some of the song selections or the amount of songs or some of the songs that you wanted they didn't have, you may want to revisit it because you're getting it for free. So that is great news. I mean, normally we don't
It is.
talk about some new stuff that you get
Right.
for free.
Well,
So
sometimes we do. I try to find.
yeah, well, yeah, but not often.
Not often, yeah, but
Yeah,
but you still have to pay. You know what I mean? You
yeah,
got to be a Prime member. You know.
yeah. Well, but I mean, more people than not pay will
Right.
get Prime, and most time you're not getting it for Prime Video. Most people aren't
Right.
getting it for Prime Music. You're getting it for free shipping because you want to order in
Right.
2 day
Hmm.
or 1 day if you're in. When
I
I was in the
gotta
States, I
test
got
it
1 day
out.
shit.
I gotta test it out on a Fire Stick and see how that how it works on letting you choose your music
Yep.
on the Fire Stick with the Prime.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I want to just real quick. Umo, that was actually the one that we bought. We bought an Umo. It was
Umo,
120 Canadian, 130 Canadian. Umo. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
what?
it's the voice over IP phone.
Uma,
So Uma. Yeah,
Uma.
sorry. So
Okay,
yeah, we bought that, and so you paid the $130, and then
yeah.
it's I want to say it's $5 a month, if that. It's something like
Uh-huh.
that. It's not much. So
Hmm.
yeah, Uma,
Yeah. Uma,
Uma.
Uma. And
So
you know what? What else was cheap? That where this all first started was with the what they call the ones you plug into your USB port.
oh, the Magic
Uh,
Jack.
Magic Jacks.
I saw.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them.
You're probably selling them fuckers on the corner.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
Magic Jacks, yeah, they were nice back in the day. You could put a
Yeah.
USB stick in the computer and you can make
But
calls
the new
all
ones
over Earth.
now they still have them, and the
I
newer
don't know.
ones now are they just use Wi-Fi and you plug them into a wall outlet. You know what I mean? And you're set.
So let's see. Let's see. All right, so we got that. So if you guys have Prime Music or Prime, you may want to check that out because you got
Hmm.
a whole bunch more music for free. So you
Yeah.
know what it makes me wonder is how long is it going to be for free before they? Maybe
Well,
this is
I
going to be
don't
one of those
know.
bait and
No,
switch.
no, I don't think so, because I think that with everyone going to all these different platforms, whether it be Netflix or HBO or Disney and all that, Amazon is just looking to say, hey, we got the most of it. We have a lot of, and we're going to give you music too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And to be able to say, oh, I can get music on that platform too, or I can make up my own playlist out of 100 million songs of anything that I want, or I can get my podcast right on my
Yeah.
right out of there, and I think that's a big thing for them,
Hmm.
because so many people are starting to realize, hey, I'm spending all this money for, HBO and Disney,
Hmm.
and it's just the same thing that's there. I want to hear the new, Kendrick Lamar, song. Amazon Prime has got to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Because but another the other side of it is how much royalties Amazon is giving the artists. I guess it's got to be
they have to be.
not right. They have to be paying them, but I guess they figure 100 million songs. You know.
Yeah. I guess they're hoping. Yeah, like you said, they're looking to get more Prime people, and
Hmm.
um, so yeah,
Yeah.
this is good for you folks that if you got Amazon Prime, you've increased your music library by 50 times because went from
Yeah.
2 million songs to 100 million songs.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
nothing wrong with that.
Unless you use Plex.
And I do, and I love my Plex, my
Me
Plex
too.
amp. My
Me
Plex amp
too.
is kicks ass.
Yeah, I
Uh,
love it.
so here we got. Is this? Did this pull? Did I pull? Is it showing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pluto
Pluto.
Pluto adds 6,300 episodes from the CBS vaults to its free streaming service. So if you've not checked out Pluto TV, it's definitely a great a free option. It
Mhm.
is ad based, and I will tell you, it drives me crazy when people in my house use it because then I have to watch ads. I'm like, ugh. But for if you guys have older family members that want to
Mhm.
save some money and
Yep.
want to watch old content, there's a lot of really good old
Good
shows
shows.
on
Right.
Pluto
When
TV.
was that? When was the last time you got to watch a Taxi? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It was a great show. You know.
yeah. That was a good show. Good show.
Yep.
But yeah, you're lots more content, and again, Pluto TV, one of those things that a lot of folks need to check out, especially like I said, if you have older family members.
Mhm.
The 24/7, I mean, they've got it just
Yep.
plays and plays, and they've got the kung fu channel, it's nothing but
Yeah.
kung fu stuff and
Mhm.
channel,
Ah,
channel,
yeah.
channel. Yeah, and it's not now you're not gonna see, CNN on there. You're not gonna
No.
see Fox News on there. You're not gonna see it has some news channels, but they're like
Mhm.
news article type
Yeah.
things. It's not
Newsy
yeah,
and yeah.
it's not live streaming news,
Right.
uh, CNN or something. You're not getting that. You're getting
Mhm.
some news articles and some older stuff. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I saw Alvin has a Flip Wilson show. Oh my, the Flip
Oh
Wilson
yeah.
show.
Yeah. I got that on my Plex.
Oh Lord. Here's
Hey,
Stuart
that's
says
classic stuff.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's you
Let's
can't
see.
beat
Stuart
that.
says Dark Shadows is on Pluto.
Yeah.
Matlock is over
Mhm.
there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's lots of stuff that's on there. So yeah, definitely one of those we give you different tools for you trying to save money, and that's
Yeah.
definitely one of those ones that you're going to want to
Especially for
have.
something free that you can, if you got someone who's just got a Fire Stick but doesn't want to pay for real the bread and that all this person wants to do is watch these 24/7 shows. Just set them up with it and have a nice day.
Yeah, yeah,
What else can you say?
yeah, yeah.
You
So
know,
it
and it's
work out
legal.
well.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah, it's completely legit. You will get ads, but
Yeah,
some most people don't mind ads. Us
I can't
do.
stand them.
Oh my god.
But hey,
All right.
no,
So Elon Musk. All right.
yeah.
That mug, he came in firing because all right, so he wanted to buy Twitter, did
Mhm.
his little thing, then tried to back out of it, then was forced into buying it, and now he's like, "Oh, I gotta own this mug F. I'm
Mhm.
gonna show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in." He's just come in blazing. So, uh, Twitter already had this Twitter Blue, which whatever, I didn't want it,
Mhm.
but it looks like they're gonna
You already
keep.
had your own blue.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, good point. So they're looking to try to force more people to this Twitter Blue, and now Twitter Blue right now, first of all, jumped from $2.99. Now his went to $4.99. So
Mhm.
it changed, almost doubled,
Yep.
almost doubled. And but then it's talking about is planning to charge $19.99 for
Mhm.
new Twitter Blue subscriptions,
Yep.
which I don't understand. Is that a
Because of
month?
the
Is that a
I
month or
I
just is that
I
just
don't know if it's
yeah, it
because
says right here per month
yeah,
for
because
verification.
because of verification. Yeah.
Because so they're wanting to verify who people are to
But how?
supposedly to
But why did they
eliminate
have to
bots.
verify every month? I don't use Twitter,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah.
I can't understand why you would have to verify someone every month.
Yeah, you're right. And maybe because they want, but then that's not fair to the end customer because
Right?
if
Because
you're
what if you
if
don't
you're just doing
use
that to
it?
try to keep bots off of it.
Oh, okay. But what if you don't use it? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah.
you 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 only use it in like once in a blue moon, maybe
Yeah.
once every
Well,
three
you won't
months.
have the little check mark, the the verified. Like I have a
Oh,
Twitter account, but I don't have it
okay.
verified.
Verified.
I
Okay.
don't know what the. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I guess you'll listen to
Okay, for
verified and not
verification. Oh,
maybe somewhere in the settings you can only hear verified people, which I don't know. I
right,
don't know.
right.
It's some way of making some extra money and try to get his
Oh,
billions or whatever he
yeah,
fucking got for it. He
right,
paid
right.
for it, but yeah. So looking if you're one of those people like Doc Swifty, I saw him posting about being a verified, and he was
Hmm.
having issues becoming a verified, if I'm not mistaken on that. So
Wow.
yeah, I got no interest in being a verified. I don't need it.
Hmm.
I
Right.
use it to talk to a few people. Um, so whatever on that. So I was looking to see what some of the people say.
I think because
Uh,
I'm on two different screens
yep.
here
So you
trying.
charge
I'm looking.
$20 to $8 for the blue check. Yeah. So yeah, it's I guess if you were a famous person, it
Mhm.
would matter to you, but
Yeah.
maybe because I'm not that I'm famous, I don't
Right.
care.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, so maybe to keep
Well,
people from.
well, I guess they're figuring, hey, all these people making so much coin, here on the platform, uh, they got that kind of money to pay for it.
Yeah, yeah. I guess if you were a Hollywood star and you're trying to make sure that
Hmm.
someone's not,
No, yeah,
so
saying that,
you don't have to make it the real Da Butcher. I don't have.
right,
I
right.
mean, whatever.
There are a
Uh,
bunch of them out there, right?
I guess yeah, there is some. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I meant to. Thank you, Trevor. This was another thing I was reading today that there is a class action suit going on against Elon
yeah.
Musk because of how many people he's firing, and he's not.
Hmm.
I shouldn't say firing; he's laying them off.
Yeah.
And there's certain rules to if you lay people off, you have to make it public notice that you're going to lay people off. You just can't come in and say, "Oh, well, everyone's laid off." If you have more than 100 employees and you lay off more than 500, you have
Hmm.
to give notice that you're going to do that. So there
Yeah.
is some people that are trying to sue Elon for making
Elon.
uh, that move on that. So, um,
Hmm.
so
Won't he just say that there's no need for the position?
well, yeah, but
That's
you're
the
still firing
simplest thing that
so many.
I know.
There was so
I
many of
know.
when I was reading the article that he was very when you read the article, he talks about that he wanted all these changes to be in effect by the 7th.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's right.
if
You
people
did say
didn't
that.
have the code changes by the 7th, you're fired.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like you have it done or you're gone. Um, so yeah, he's come in with an iron fist, and I think he's just pissed off about having to buy it. I think he did it I think he did it possibly as a to make some money, to
Hmm.
buy it and buy stock, and it was going up and he's going to make more money. But
Hmm.
all these tech companies have went down, in the
Yeah.
last year, they've dropped. And I think he wanted to back out because he wanted to back out of it. And then Twitter sued him and said, well, whoa, 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 you can't back out now. You've already went and committed. And so now I think he's pissed off and, he's kind of like, well, I'll show you, um, you know, coming in there with guns ablazing. So, yeah. So, well, you know what? It is what it is on that. I could live without Twitter, so it's not a big deal to me. I mean, I use it,
Hmm.
but yeah, we're gonna see where this goes.
Yeah.
It's not good. Let's see.
Uh,
Oh, I already talked about this one.
you talked about that one.
Yeah, I already talked about that one. All right, so it's time to drink up.
Wait,
We were gonna
no.
what?
I
What?
was gonna say. Well, what is that you put up? Is it? Because I wanted
I
to talk
I
about
thought.
my favorite thing.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the big because I was gonna talk about the cable, but we talk about that all the time about options and stuff like that about the cable. And I
Uh
thought
huh.
we don't need to bother with that.
Right.
We'll talk about Plex. So if you're drinking
Yeah.
anything,
Yep.
so have yourself a drink. Oh,
Mhm.
Patty, I'll see you later, my dear. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out with us for an hour.
Bye,
Uh,
Patty.
so I'll let you discuss
Okay.
The Plex.
Plex is had added a new. I don't know if you can see it. Did you look at it on the Plex web
I tried
or not?
finding it. I could not find
You
a
couldn't find
log.
it on there.
You know what a change log?
Right, right,
It
right.
they're like months old.
Okay. No, I meant seeing if it worked in under Plex web. Hold on, I'm just gonna
Oh no,
check
I only
here.
tried it on my TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did it on my TV. Just so everyone knows what we're talking about is in Plex, they did another update, but it wasn't like a major update. But this happened yesterday, and I know I didn't do an update, but all of a sudden it was there because I always check when you look at a movie or a TV show and you look at your actors and you can see what actors, what other shows that you have on your Plex that they were in. But now they finally added in there that okay, you click on the actor and it's going to show you their whole filmography and tell you how old they are and all that other good stuff. So they added that, and so if you have other Plex servers that you're connected to, it shows you everything else that has it, but it also will tell you if it'll on the right hand side it would show it like blank that okay nobody has it, but you can still click on it and see it, the information about the movie. You can watch list it also, which I think is just what I've always wanted them to do, because instead of only being in movies or only being in TV, it just shows you everything in the filmography and where you can find it. And being able to watch list it is great because that watch list is one of the best things to have when you're watching something in Plex. Because you can look at an actor and say, oh yeah, I forgot that they were in this movie or that movie, and you can click on that movie and say, okay, add it to my watch list. And this way, later on, you can say, oh, let me just look at my watch list and watch all these other movies that I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
Um, Hence the name watch list.
Yeah.
But they added that, and I'm so happy with it. And I just want to let everyone know that they did this.
Yeah, it
Uh,
is really good. Like, so when you go to a movie, you'll see the actors. You click that actor, shows you every single thing that they've been in. Kind of ties into what IMDb
right.
probably ties into the internet database.
Yeah, I'm
Excuse me,
trying to think where they're
IMDb.
pulling it from.
It's
If
got
they're
to be
pulling from
IMDb
IMDb, you don't think
or
it
the
would
movie
be
database.
the movie database? I
Yeah, it'd
think
be
it
one.
would
Yeah, one of the two.
pull it from because the movie database uses the image of the actor.
Yeah.
I well no, IMDb does have an image also. Hmm. But the images that I see there look more like the ones from TMDB of the actors. But it's a neat feature that they did. People should check it out if you get a chance. Another thing that I did was that they have an RSS feed for your watch list, so you can have that feed for your watch list, so you can always look at it and
Hmm.
see the stuff that you added, and you can click on it, and even from that link you can click on it to be able to open it up to watch it. Also through the web.
Yeah. And so what kind of like what'll happen? Like, let's say we had clicked on a movie and Jason Statham is in it. You
Hmm.
would see that picture. You're probably right. It's probably this
Yeah,
using this website. And
yeah,
then underneath it, it would show you every movie that they played in. Now, for the people using the K app, you're like, well, I've seen that in the K app.
yeah, right,
Yes, it has been in there. So this is stuff that's being added to Plex to kind of give it that same feel. But
yeah.
then you could, when you
You
go
can click
down,
on it. Yeah.
you could click the movie and also it would tell you like the mechanic, it would also tell you any servers that you're connected to that
Mhm.
have this particular movie. Or
Right.
if nobody
You know,
has it, it will click
it'll
it and it
tell
will tell
you
you what service that if
has it.
you if Showtime or
Hmm.
or
Mm.
HBO
Yeah, yeah.
Plus has it,
Plus,
you could click it and it would actually show you to you could watch it that way. So it is a neat new feature,
yeah.
pretty cool. I do think it's a neat addition to
Hmm.
Plex. So for you guys that have Plex, click on a movie, And if you ever, you know what we're talking about, go to the movie and you'll see the actors. Click one of those actors and you'll see what
And
we're talking about.
and what I also like about it is that they have like more current pictures of the actor. So it's not like, how like a lot of these things that you would click on the actor and they only show like a picture from the actor when they did the movie. This now shows you what the actor looks like now. I like that they do it that way, because when you click on it, it's gonna tell you their birthday and their age. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Because you're sitting there, you watch something like, oh, this was an old show I used to watch, and want to know what that actor or actress is doing. You click on it, and you can actually rate the actors in there now also, just like how you can rate the movies and TV shows. You can rate an actor or an actress also. So that's something else pretty neat. So this way you can, have that like a list of your your favorite actors and actresses, because that's always like important to me, because that's how I watch a lot of things, because I want to know what that actor is, what they're doing.
Hey, do you know that he's the same age as us?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people the same age as us, believe it or not. As funny as it may sound. Like I was watching uh, what's that show? The medical drama one there with Ellen Pompeo. She's the same age as us. Her birthday's on the 10th.
Okay.
You know.
Let's see. All right, I was gonna. Are you ready? You're ready for
Do I have both
yours?
of them up there? Let me
I
see.
got one. I got
You got one there? Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sure. We'll do it.
All right, you got this one, which
Right.
was the PDF one.
Yeah, that one is from Funster. We need to thank Funster for that one. And wait, before I even, you didn't take a look at that one, did you?
No.
It's a great one. It's a PDF like Finder. It's like a drive, and you can search for any type of book. Like say, just put in the search there, like for dummies. You know what I'm saying, to see all the books for dummies.
Oh.
Okay, so there you can select the book that you would want. You can click on it and you can download it.
And it's
Yeah,
on a PDF file, so you'd have to watch,
yeah,
read it on your tablet or
yeah.
laptop.
But at least you got it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you bought the book, you'd just be putting it on a shelf. At least you
Yeah.
can search for anything,
Well, you
and
can.
you can
Hey, and
save it on
click.
your phone and look for it.
Hey, no, click on it and tell it that you want to print off
Yeah, I know,
2,000
right?
pages.
2,000 pages. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd
There
never
are
do.
some people who do that, because remember, those are for dummies.
It'd be like, oh, I need to have a backup of that.
But I'm just pulling up the other
Yeah, I didn't
one
have.
that I
I only
had.
saw
Yeah, I
one.
know. I didn't get to drop the other one in. I thought I had another one. I'm trying to pull up my other list. I'm sorry. You see how much time it has to take going into everything there, right?
Yep.
I know a lot of people always do look for sites like this to find books or whatever. We need to thank Funster on this one. This one here. I just put one in the private for you. This one. And I had one other one too.
There you go.
Gonna give everyone to read
News
this one.
API.
Okay, News API. That one will it searches all types of services for that you can use with APIs, so you can put it in your code. I don't know, how many of you guys out there do anything like that. I figured there's got to be. Uh, so I didn't know. I thought it might have been something interesting to for you guys to use.
News API.
Then
I've never heard of it.
you never heard of it.
Well, you never. I mean, is it a RSS feed?
No, it's a. How can
You can
I
put it in an
explain
add-on,
it?
I guess. You could put it in an
Right,
add-on.
yeah, right, and that's why I thought it would be something that you guys would think was, oh, this would be pretty neat. I can use that, because I had the API to it to use it.
All right. So, hey, yeah,
Uh, okay,
an add-on might be. I'm looking if you could
right,
figure out what links to put in there. You could do some little articles and put it in the K
right,
app.
right.
Hmm. All right.
So
Well, hey,
I
we'll
thought
put
that
that.
would have been neat.
Yeah, I see that now. I'm looking. I'm like, oh, mm,
All right, so you could bookmark that one, buddy.
bookmark it. I ain't making no add-ons. Ain't no. I ain't got no time for that.
And the other one was you opening the other one? I can't see.
Yep.
Um,
Image to
oh
cartoon.
yeah. You can, as you see
Is
there,
this
you
like
can
the
turn it.
Is this like the Facebook thing where the
I want to
Russians
know.
are
I'm not
stealing
on.
my face?
I'm not on Facebook.
They're stealing my their damn Russians are stealing my face.
uh, so you can turn an image into a cartoon. Uh, I just thought it was another quick one. You
That
guys
reminds
might
me
like.
because everybody, there was all those people doing that
Yeah,
on Facebook. I never did it, but I saw
yeah, me
about
neither.
it's like a ton of people were doing that. So
Hmm.
so instead of you using whatever thing that they have there on Facebook, I don't know.
Right.
Here's your option. And I see it says free. You got 10. Limit 10
Hmm.
images per week.
Oh, okay.
So you can do 10 images a week. It looks like you can take your head and stick it on
Yeah, on anything.
pre-created bodies here.
Yeah, but it also will just do your face. Also, you saw right there. It has a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, yeah. I saw that. Yeah. So yeah, if you want a little cartoon face of you, there you go. Uh-oh, got some Chinese writing in. Is this some Chinese company?
I
No, it said
don't think so.
look at I
Oh.
clicked on the about us. Empty. There you go. Damn Al Qaeda.
Hmm. Oh.
Stop sharing that. Okay, so those are our two sites of the week.
Mhm.
Have to
Right.
check that out.
I didn't even get a chance to look up the fights this weekend. I think there is a fight
There's
tomorrow.
some FC. Yeah, I think there's a
UFC.
fight night.
Yeah,
Let's see. Yeah,
it's a
Rodriguez in Limos.
yeah,
Limos.
yeah, Limos. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a fight night. Yeah,
Yep. Okay, so the time that's right.
I'm
Well,
going
that's
through
at
it here.
7. It's the main card is at 7, so the prelims are going to be early also.
So it's Marina Rodriguez and Daniel Rodriguez. Are they married?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No, one's from US. I just see because he's in the fight before
Okay.
the straw weight bout. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm looking through here.
I don't
I
think
mean,
it's anything special.
nah, nothing.
I'll
I mean,
still watch.
I'll
Yeah,
probably still watch it, but
yeah.
yeah, no real big names. I think next week, like next
Hmm.
Saturday, is a big one.
Yeah, the following.
If I'm not mistaken, that was I think it was next week. I was looking up. Let's see, USC. Order, what's it, 281?
No,
Yeah,
it's got to be
Asanya,
282. Is it at 281?
281.
Oh yeah, 280.
Asanya,
Oh, okay. 181. Oh no, 281.
281.
281. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be a big
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming up. That'll be next week. So and then I think there's some FC fights. What's
Mhm.
it?
Bellator and
I don't.
the other
I
one
don't think Bellator was this week, was it? I know. The
I don't know.
FC Fury or Fury
Yeah,
FC
yeah,
was this
Fury
week.
FC.
I don't think Bellator was this week though.
Let's tell you what we got.
Let's see.
We have ACA is
No, that's the 18th.
okay.
No,
Cage
there is
Warriors.
the 9th. That's
No,
not
Cage
tonight.
Warriors is tonight. LFA is tonight. UFC Fight Night 214 is tomorrow. Bare Knuckle is tomorrow. Bare Knuckle 32 is tomorrow. Ryzen is tomorrow night. And on the 19th, it's UFC Fight Night 215.
Okay.
The 19th is 215. And there's a PFL the week after that, November 25th.
And early December, we're going to be the Rough and Rowdy.
Yeah. Yeah. 214, 282.
Yeah, the World Series, yeah. I think they're going back to Houston, didn't they? And Houston did Philadelphia win last? Yeah, no, Houston won yesterday, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think Houston won, so they're up 3-2. Yeah. Yeah. See, Packers, yeah. We know that Stewart, he's a Packers fan. And Packers can't buy a win. Yeah, B says, yeah, back to Houston tomorrow. So, yeah. And Paul says he can't wait for the Rough and Rowdy. Oh, we'll be watching it.
Yeah.
We'll be watching
Yeah.
that. We will be watching that. So
That's for sure.
So all right, well, you ready to? We can get up. We can get up out of here because I'll actually be able to eat my dinner.
Yeah, they're early enough time, huh?
Yeah, actually, it's gonna be early for me. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have anything else. Sorry I came in late, everyone.
Yeah, you're in detention.
Yeah, I'm in detention. What the hell? You know, so you are like the white man. You put me in detention. I'm already in jail on YouTube. You just get back and you stick me right back into prison.
Well, I'm gonna leave that alone because there's so many ways I can go with that. I'm thinking
oh man,
they pull that clip.
I better call Charles and really get the lowdown on you.
Like, yeah, you know that Todd. He was rough. Can't trust him.
We haven't seen him around anyhow.
He was in the side chat just a few.
He was okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what's up, brother?
Yeah, he was in there for a minute.
I haven't seen him. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, check out some stuff. There's been a few movies that popped up. I know some scary movies popped up.
Oh, talk about movies. I just watched one called. Oh, come on. Oh, it was such a good movie. Oh, come on. Nate and oh,
Nate.
Man,
Nate.
Yeah, Nate.
That didn't ring a bell.
Hold on, I could just set my
Giggle and Nate. Gigi and Nate.
Gigi and Nate. Gigi and Nate. Excellent movie. I suggest that you give it a watch. It was a really good movie.
Did you look at Charles over there?
Yeah.
Todd is in the. I thought he was saying chilling. Emerald Clan. Oh my God. Well, he didn't use the clan right. You got to use the K. You're
Yeah.
supposed to use the K.
Yeah. Well, hey, we don't want to, get a strike again.
Yeah.
Especially coming from another brother.
Yeah. I'm not going to make this political because there's so many things I want to say. I have to bite my tongue in this environment. What about that Smile?
I didn't watch it.
Smile, I seen a lot of people said they wanted to watch.
I want to, but there were so many horror movies that came out, and I'm not like a big horror fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I sometimes I have to really be in the mood to be able to say, "Oh, okay, you can scare the crap out of me," but otherwise, I don't need. I'm too old now. I'll croak. You know what I'm saying?
And you're sleeping by yourself.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because funny thing you say that, because like when I was a kid, I would watch horror movies, but the one movie that always got me was the in Poltergeist with the clown when the kid looks underneath the bed.
Yeah.
I was watching it with my friends, and they did the scare me with it, and man, listen. I think I died and came back to life because that's why I don't really don't watch it. Yeah, I can't. My heart can't take that. I just can't. I don't need to die from watching a movie when I love watching movies so much. But there are some horror movies that I do like. I think I've watched a lot of the classic ones, but that Smile, the stuff that they're putting out there now looks pretty really hairy.
Well,
but
most of
have
the time
to wait
it's really
until,
gory. Most of the time it's just
but
gory.
gore I can take. But the shock of like suspense, and then all of a sudden you feel something like the jump scare. I can't deal with that. I
tried watching. Well, I watched about half of the new Hellraiser. No, go back and watch the old one if you want to watch it. Just go back. I mean, they do some twists. It's not the exact, but no.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not worth.
But I do like I watch a lot of like these documentaries. Like you watch that one that they did there about Dahmer, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, you gotta watch it. That was pretty good. Pretty good. And now I want to watch the Gacy one.
Yeah. I want to watch. I got to watch the Dahmer one when Blue's not here. She can't.
She can't handle that.
She does not like that kind of stuff, especially when.
But
it was real.
It was right. But it was the way they did it. I think was good. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I don't think they really showed, too much. But it was graphic on how they told the story.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was like dealing with Lecter. Cooking up bones and stuff.
Or brains.
Yeah, brains.
Up that guy's brain.
Yeah. Ray Liotta.
Yeah, Ray. Yes. All right. So hey, we're gonna run out of here. Thanks for you guys watching it. Well, again, join my other platforms, and not because I'm trying to grab other people, but I don't know how long I'm able to stay on YouTube. Like I said, if I get one more strike, the channel's gone. So I just trying to give us options, folks. Trying to give us options. So join some of the other places. Again, my Odyssey channel has the most videos of any of it. I want to say it's Streaming Matters one with the link that says Streaming Matters in there. That has like anything that was on YouTube is on there. So definitely check that out. So that's all I got. And you got anything else left?
Yeah, I'm looking at Red said he saw Smile yesterday, but my man Soheil, he said he saw it last night and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
So everyone, oh, I saw my favorite movie here. I saw something about Jerry Curls. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
uh,
So hey, we're out of here.
okay.
You guys, try to save some money, be smart, enjoy
Yeah,
some of the tech. Sometimes us we don't watch enough movie and TV shows. Enjoy some good stuff. And
yeah.
streaming matters to us because streaming matters to you. We'll see y'all in the next one.